vote for the motion.
Mr. Trudeau, for poor.
Mr. Turnbull.
These people are hilarious. All right, party people. So today was a typical Wednesday. The only move was the ISM. Could have played shorts on it, but whatever. I caught some good bottoms off the low. Looks like the Namo is retesting. We got a very, very, very interesting setup. So please, pay attention. Do you see this? Okay. What this means is that there's a bunch of puts. Okay. Because, bears are coming into September. They think they're going to take this down, etc., etc. But if you look here, there's nothing really too alarming under the hood. Okay, so premium burn at its finest, and I have to say that the reason some calls come in here later is that the bulls know that their chance is going to be pre-market gap up on jobs, because that's the move, right? So why would you sit here and burn all day? Okay, that's how I look at this. Gex Magnet 447. Now, KRE today took a big dump. I'll be right out, dude. I will. But we saw, that same bounce we got in there. Something, obviously going on in the banking world. Wonder what that could be, right? But again, if they decide to save, this still has all that room to the upside. Let me draw in something here, just so that we have it. Where is that candle? It's right there. If that were to hold, looks like it broke down already. Might want the lower. Okay, nevertheless. Oxy, look, it's all about oil now. And as you saw when the numbers came out, the United States has consumed more than it has, and our reserves are dry as use your imagination. And this is obviously not good for inflation. It's not good for Bank of Japan. It's just not good unless we're gonna have an oil melt up, which is completely possible. If that happens and they can stabilize the dollar and the yield, the market will melt up. But that's kind of, front running and speculating. Let's take a look at the VIX. Very interesting day. Had its initial balance session, flew up out of the range and came all the way down. Okay. We're under the 9. Stow going down, MACD about to curl over on the VIX, and it has one gap, two gaps. So just looking at this from a chart point, the VIX has now two gaps it needs to fill to the downside, which obviously favors the bulls. The Dixie, stable but higher today. Where's Mr. 10-year yield? Yeah, see, he's red hot again after coming down. He's not joking around whatsoever. We got Fed speakers tomorrow. This needs to be slapped down. The problem is it doesn't have any resistance, really, except for those previous levels. It has to come down. Market risk is at 280. Okay. Now, SPX finished under the 1 hour 9, although curling and a nice Stow setup and TTM setup. I would still want to, this is gonna be tricky. This is not just gonna be a melt up here. This could easily look something like this, up down to retest, up, down again, breakdown, double bottom. You know, so it could be something like this. I do, however, think that we are gonna go higher. Now again, when the breadth is like that, don't be. I mean, again, I think that playing Tesla today was an awesome trade. I scooped the bottom of Nvidia. NVAX was awesome. My QQQ swing closed 30% positive. I mean, the QQQ 374s. And my SPY 446s were flat in the close. Didn't have a great entry on them. Played the 446s for 16% in the 5% challenge. The swings, AI, Meta were good. Sold them at open. And yeah, kind of waiting with sizzlers, seeing what we get tomorrow, which will obviously dictate a lot since it's mostly pre-market. But nevertheless, let's take a look here. Looking at this, you can see there's buys coming in after sells. There's a lot of flow on these charts coming in. I do want to direct your eyes to the 15-minute dark pool on SPY, which is clearly reversed, and this is more spiky. So it's not like they're full on selling at all. It's definitely a rotation. So again, keep an eye on KRE, because then SPY can take over these tech bounds, what have you. But we broke down, found a bottom there, and caught this move, which was nice. We'll see. The bulls really need a gap up, especially over this pink line, because as you can see, we've had this pink line in here forever. That's the rejection spot, because that's why I have that there. It's a level. Obviously played the Tesla move today. I think I got 67% on it. Nice move. Apple buys came in at the end of day, saving it from that level. Obviously, whenever they start buying Apple, get out of puts, because Apple dictates a lot. Very oversold on that China news. Tomorrow there's another thing, and that is that there's a short report on a big company. A lot of rumors that it's Nvidia. That's why Nvidia sold today. Also is that all the buys are by, fake companies that aren't real. And would it surprise me? No, not at all. Would not surprise me. Is it gonna be Nvidia? We'll see tomorrow if I get slapped on my small position or not. If Tesla's going in the morning, I'll jump on it, but I didn't swing it. HD had a nice setup at one point in time today, but that did not materialize whatsoever. Caught that Nvidia low, swinging the 490s, just because yesterday they were $6 a pop, and today I was able to scoop them for 60. So if it can get above here and it squeezes, as you see here on the volume shelf, there's nothing here. So it can easily retrace to like 485, and that would make my week. U has incredible relative strength to everything else. I think I spoke about that in yesterday's video, and wouldn't you know it, there it open, it flew. Not playing Carvana. I'll keep an eye on UPST. Obviously, I think we swung that too, right? And we sold that, yeah, because it hit in the money. LMT, I know Blinken's over there in Ukraine because he needs to sell the stock. AI, not so good earnings, or good earnings, whichever way you see it, but nevertheless, stock down. I'll look for an IV flush tomorrow morning. Hood, nothing. This had a bump after hours, very interesting. Was in some Zoom today. You see that volume came in there at the end. I still think Meta has more to offer. It's just a hunch. Okay? And we really need to see what the jobs do tomorrow. I mean, this ISM PMI number was not good, but again, the market didn't think it was good. Otherwise, we would have just drilled. Beige book fit the Fed's narrative. Looking towards this in a few hours. Ooh. Nakagawa. Is he a big shot or is he not? Will remain to be seen. Also some other stuff going on. Let's see what that final crude oil number was. This is Thursday. We're not there yet. Din. Yeah, I mean, we'll see with the EIA numbers as well. Okay, we got a non-farm productivity adjustment coming out. We got Harker tomorrow. Okay, he's been known to move the market. We got EIA numbers. We obviously have jobs. Got those mortgage rates. Ooh. Look out for those mortgage rates. Ooh, and then, ooh. Power Hour duo, Williams and Bostic. And then we got Bowman. Okay, the Fed is out in droves. This will definitely move the market. And then we got more we got a lot of Japanese data tomorrow. Jeez. Then we got Bar. Sleek Bar speaking late night. Hawaii time, 7 p.m. I wonder where that is. German CPI will move the market. Then we got Canadian numbers. Justin's gonna pour the maple syrup on that. And then that. So the big thing, obviously, the big day for the US market is tomorrow with the Fed speakers, with the jobs data. And that's about it for right now, folks. Have a good one. I'll see you on the train. Let's catch some moves. God bless.